this is our Facebook page. Some of the things that Chris wants to ask a couple of questions.
Yeah, so I wanted to check how many of you guys are actually on Facebook. Just raise your hands. Steve, can you do a quick count for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Some people are on there twice.
How many people have smartphones on them as well today with internet connections? It would be really great if all of you guys could like our Facebook page. I'll check it after lunch, and I'm hoping to see maybe like 15, 20 extra likes by the time we come back after lunch. So that'd be really good if you guys could do that. Our Facebook page is really good. It's a way for us to communicate not just with you, but also our customers, and kind of keep it informal and update you on the progress of the business. And also going into the off-season as well. It's a really good way for you to stay in touch. We try and update it with stuff that we're doing within the business as well, and hopefully make you feel like a real part of the company during the off-season as well. So it'd be really good if you could like it. We try and update it with as much fun stuff as possible, and that will become even more prevalent in the lead up to the season over the next few weeks.
So, can we do more than just like it?
Yeah, we would love you to interact with us as well on Facebook. Like our statuses, share them, comment on our page if you think we're doing something well. If a customer comes on, they might say a specific thing about a certain store. You should check it to see if you can answer their queries or anything like that as well. It's just a really good way of interacting with you and our various different audiences. So.
And have we designed anything specific to our licensees for this year in the way of a competition or anything?
Yes, we have.
Subtle questions.
Give Chris a ticket.
This year we're running, as we did last year, some of the repeat licensees will tell you this, we're running our store photo competition, which is it's a kind of cool competition where we ask for photos to come in for you to be submitted to us of you with calendars, kind of making fun of them or whatever. So maybe you've got a classic Cats calendar next to your cat calendar, or you've got a grumpy cat calendar next to a picture of a cat looking grumpy. Just anything you think is kind of funny and would look really good on our Facebook page. We then, every week, we will vote for a winner out of the stuff that's submitted, and they will get a prize for that as well.
So what we are trying to do is we're trying to market to our customers in the way that people market these days, on Facebook, on the internet, through social media, is the way that people, as consumers, check out what a business is, what they're about, whether they're fun, whether they're going to welcome them into their stores and be a welcoming presence in stores. So we're really asking you to contribute to these things, because we can put all the content that we've got time to put on there and we'll get a response. But if you guys contribute in the photo competition, by liking us, by adding your own content, then at some point in time this whole thing will go viral. And then we'll get the same responses that you see with viral ad campaigns across the internet so often. And that's what we're really hoping to happen. I've got a question from you.
Yeah, is it as simple as saying Jean likes Calendar Club?
Yeah, Jean likes Calendar Club.
People that come to my page.
Yep.
So if you go onto Facebook, our address is facebook.com/Calendar Club Australasia. If you just type that into the bar when you're up there, then you can go on, and then there's just a really big clear like button. If you click on and click the like button, then that's all you need to do. And that will tell all of your friends as well that you've then liked Calendar Club, which will spread it to them as well.
And that's the idea, to get it from 1 point out to 2 out to 4 out to 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 500. Sorry, 12.
Steve's quite good at maths. He likes to show us something.
So the next thing that we've done is, sorry, more questions?
Can we post stuff on there?
Yes,
or
you
do
can.
we have to put it through you for stuff?
It's social media. So sorry to butt in, Chris, because you're going to answer, I think, the same way. It's social media. It's yours. So join us and post on there. Be nice. That'd be really handy. You can if you like. Yep.
So how you said with the photo competitions, like with the angry cats or whatever, do we have to send it to you guys, or do we just post it up?
You put it straight up there and we'll have a look at it, and you're in the competition and ready to start winning.
I noticed something while I was glancing at your display. 2 calendars that I saw, you had like cats, crazy cats, and you turned it over. And all the calendar pages were of dogs or female people on the back of the calendar. Is that a trick calendar that's going to attract customers to come in?
No, some of the calendars that you'll be using for our display today are what we call samples. So they won't be the actual calendar that you've got on the store, because there's a cost involved in using real calendars that we want to get the calendars out to you to sell, not to keep them here for training. So we're using samples.
With Facebook, guys, it's you'll see over the next little bit, we're starting to talk about e-commerce and this whole buzzword called omni-channel. What does that mean? But with Facebook and social media, it's something that's frustratingly not measurable, but it is tangible. And if you type anything into Google these days and go, is Calendar Club good? Or is the customer service at David Jones good? Or what happened to me at Walmart last week? You can find anything about any retailer, any continent, by asking a question of Google or any of the other favourite search engines, even YouTube, and you'll get all these viral responses. So it's part of our brand, I suppose, halo, that we actually need to be interacting with our consumers in a real and positive way, but also something authentic, and that's actually where you guys come in by contributing and being part of the journey with us and actually interacting what's happening at your store, how you're having a bit of fun and how you're enjoying the calendar world, because only through that and sharing, like the guys are saying, through your own network, that it'll actually start to get out there. We'll also be doing some other stuff which we'll talk about a little bit later in this presentation, about where we're going to be spreading out to interest groups ourselves and actually using some third-party agencies to actually talk and market to customers. So it said in that slide, that video slide before, that the news and products will start to find you, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So through Facebook, we'll start, if your post is potentially about a dog calendar, we're actually going to go find all the dog calendar groups on Facebook, and on the side of that Facebook bar will start to be your picture potentially, and then a message about Calendar Club. Okay, so that's how we're actually going to start using social media in a formal way to actually start reaching and tapping into new groups that don't necessarily know about us.